two sisters were married in the family, and one sister is still there, my lord, and another sister is the deceased, my lord.
The dead body disappeared.
And it is not disappeared, my lord. It has been disposed of in the Ganga river, my lord, due to snake bite death, my lord. Due to snake bite death, it has been disposed of in the Ganga river, my lord. He cannot reach the hospital.
What is the...
No postmortem was done in this case, my lord. Was not available at the place of occurrence, my lord. See that
Place
nahi
of
hai.
occurrence, there is no requirement of presence in an offence under section 304B for an accused to be present.
Laws were informed.
And in the meanwhile, you had disposed of the body.
Yes, my lord.
Then very difficult case.
My lord, appellant has been found guilty under section 304B and sentenced to life with imprisonment with fine, my lord. And under section 201/34, 3 years with fine of 1,000.
So you are the husband.
I am the husband, my lord.
What is your submission?
Submission is, my lord, the deceased died due to snake bite, my lord, which has come in the evidence of DWs, my lord. And IO has also got knowledge that she died due to snake bite. It has come in the impugn order, my lord, on page 12.
And you are in custody since when?
I am custody since, my lord, 3/11/2016, my lord.
So what is your submission? How do you say that conviction is bad?
Lord, there is an allegation in the FIR that due to demand of dowry, the deceased was done to death, my lord. But the story is that two sisters were married in the family, and one sister is still there, my lord, and another sister is the deceased, my lord.
So one sister is accused.
Yes, my lord.
There are two sisters married in the same family. So
In the same family, in Mandos, one husband is Mandos, my lord.
ये सारा कैमरा वगैरह हटवा देना, causing difficulty. हटवाना दो. Causing obstruction. Yes.
One is appellant, my lord. Husband of one of the sister, my lord, is appellant, and another is his brother, my lord. And there were 8 accused persons, my lord, and all of them has been acquitted by the trial court, except 2, my lord, this appellant and his elder brother, my lord, in this case, my lord. It is in my view, my lord, it is an improbable story that two sisters were married and there is a demand of dowry, my lord. And after that, there is a death, my lord.
This can happen.
Yes, my lord.
This can happen, Mr. Counsel.
This may happen, my lord.
And what is the sentence?
Sentence is life, my lord.
Conviction is under 201 also?
Yes, my lord.
Yes. And you got the dead body disappeared.
And it is not disappeared, my lord. It has been disposed of in the Ganga river, my lord, due to snake bite death, my lord. Due to snake bite death, it has been disposed of in the Ganga river, my lord.
So according to you, she died of snake bite.
Yes, my lord.
She died of snake bite.
Yes, my lord.
So what is the medical report?
My lord, in the way to the hospital, she died, my lord. That's why he
What is
cannot
the
reach the
post-mortem?
hospital.
What is the
No postmortem was done in this case, my lord.
What is the evidence of the sister of the deceased?
Sister of this deceased is, my lord, PW2, my lord.
PW3.
PW2, my lord,
Two.
Kusum Devi. On page 8, my lord. Para 18.
So she has deposed against her husband.
Against, not her husband, my lord. No, not her husband.
Not her husband.
No. Elder brother of the husband and against this Mantos, my lord. She deposed against elder brother of the husband, my lord.
There are two sisters married in the same
Yes,
family.
yes, my lord. The husband of this Kusum Devi has been acquitted, my lord. Whose name is Ramji Yadav. Ramji.
She is the best witness.
But at that time, she was not available at the place of occurrence, my lord. She is at
Place of
Naihar.
occurrence, there is no requirement of presence in an offence under section 3 and 4B for an accused to be present. One has to, the prosecution has to establish the demand of dowry before the death, if the death is unnatural. That has been proved. And snake bite story is very difficult to buy because is there any evidence that the in-laws were informed?
In-laws were informed, my lord. They come in the evening, my lord. In-laws were informed.
And in the meanwhile you had disposed of the body.
Yes, my lord.
Then very difficult case. You are in custody since 3/11/2016.
Yes, my lord.
This appeal has been placed before us for considering the appellant's prayer for bail, for release on bail and suspension of sentence during the pendency of this appeal under section 389(1) of the CRPC. Next, by the judgment and order of the court below, which is under appeal, the appellant stands convicted of the offence punishable under section 304 capital B of the Indian Penal Code and has been sentenced to undergo imprisonment for life with fine. Stop. Next, the appellant is the husband of the deceased. Convicted. He has also been convicted of the offence punishable under section 201/34 of the Indian Penal Code for disappearing the dead body. Next, learned counsel appearing on behalf of the appellant has submitted that as a matter of fact, the deceased died of snake bite, and therefore, as per the custom, the dead body was flown in Ganges river instead of cremation. First off, he has submitted that the in-laws of the appellant were informed about the occurrence, who came in the evening before which the dead body was disposed of. Next, we have perused the impugned judgment of conviction and sentence passed by the court below, and we have also perused other materials on record. First off, in our opinion, the appellant being the husband of the deceased, who has been convicted of the offence punishable under section 3 and 4 B as well as section 201 of the Indian Penal Code for disappearing the dead body of the deceased, no case is made out for exercise of discretion under section 389 bracketed 1 of the CRPC, since the finding cannot be said to be patently erroneous based on no evidence. First off, the court is further of the view that prima facie that the prosecution was able to establish its case of demand of dowry soon before the unnatural death of the deceased within 7 years of marriage. The prayer for bail and suspension of sentence is accordingly rejected. Next, it is however observed that the appellant shall be at liberty to renew his prayer for bail after he completes 7 years in custody, and in the meanwhile the appeal is not taken up for final hearing.